Welcome, everybody, to Caballero Podcast, the show that's all about exploring unique experiences and perspectives in our world. I am your host, Caballero, and I'm excited to be here with you today. At Caballero Podcast, we believe that everyone has a valuable story to tell, and that by sharing our experiences, we can learn from it, or whatever you're gonna do with it, or we can look into improve ourselves, connect with others, or gain new insight on the world around you. So we hope you'll find something here valuable here. So sit back, relax, and get ready to join the conversation. Today's podcast, we have a special guest. He's one of the founders of this server. I used to call him the boss. Of course, he's really famous. Please welcome Semsem. Semsem, how are you today?
Yeah, hello, Caballero. Thank you. I'm doing really great, and thank you for that beautiful introduction. And hello, everyone. I'm really
Yeah,
excited to be
yeah.
with you today. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the audience are excited as well.
yeah,
Okay. So should we start?
yeah. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. So let's start for the first section. I think everybody now knows what are the section called "Who I Am." So we know that Semsem, he is Semsem, Egyptian guy, one of the founders of this server. Uh, who you traveled to study in Russia? I think you were in Kuwait as well. But okay, can you just tell us more about you?
Yeah, sure. I'll be glad to do so.
Okay.
Well, my real name is Islam, and I'm called Semsem because my uncle used to call me this, and he is my best person in this whole life. However, if I tell you about my educational journey, I'd love to call it a journey because it wasn't only a one stage or one discipline. You know, I used to be in a college and you're enrolled in a college for let's say 11 years. And during
Mm-hmm.
that journey, I've been studying three different disciplines. I will talk about them later. Yeah.
Okay.
And now I do have my own business. I'm running my business, which is like doing the admission process for students who want to study abroad. We do the admission process and visa and so on. And talking or speaking of the English server here, yes, I've been with the founders here. I used to be like an admin for a while, working with the team to build a great server. And I guess it was a very nice journey, but now I'm like a retired admin.
I hope the next
Yeah.
generation do better. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Learn
they're
from Samsung guys. Okay. So
yeah, they are the
you're
best.
from you're Egyptian from Cairo. You traveled to Russia. So how is life in Cairo and Russia? I mean, what is the best thing in Cairo you couldn't find in Russia, and what is
Mhm.
the opposite as well?
Well, I guess I love Cairo so much. Even I'm not from Cairo, I'm from Tanta City. But
Oh.
I used to learn here from Cairo. There were like a lot of advanced courses. Even the World Cup for youth, it was made here in Cairo. So I attended matches here. So I have a lot of like good memories here. That's why I feel I belong to this place. So I moved to live in here without my family. So I felt like this place is where I belong. And my journey in Russia, you know, when you go to a new country, you don't know anyone there and you don't know the language, you don't have any friends. Oh my God, man, you are like in a forest. So you have to survive. So you have to learn the language to make friends and so on. And surprisingly, I found there a lot of good friends. And some of them
Mm-hmm.
were Arabs from Yemen and other countries, and Russians as well. They made me like feel, man, I'm at home already. I'm surrounded by a family. And also, yeah, I had too much challenges there. That's what made staying in there is really exciting. Yeah.
That very nice. Where it's what are other places that you live in? Kuwait, I guess.
Yes, I used to live in Kuwait for almost 8 years, and I lived in
Mm-hmm.
Saudi Arabia for around 2 years.
Okay, such a journey, as you said.
Yeah.
So you are one of the founders of this server. How you
Mhm.
get the idea of creating a server for learning English or to improve our English? Not really learning, I guess.
Mhm. Okay. So after I came back from Russia, my English wasn't really good because people there doesn't speak Russian. So I had to find a job, a good job, and I found Vodafone UK is a really good vacancy. However, I
Mm-hmm.
started to practice to the interview to be ready, but I didn't find someone to practice with. So I hit to one of the call center groups because I know a lot of people in there are searching for jobs. So I made a comment, hey guys, what if we make a group and then we can practice together? So I
Mm-hmm.
saw a lot of comments. Okay, please add me. How does it work and so on. To be honest, I didn't have any idea what are we gonna do next. So I made a WhatsApp group and I said, okay, man, let's start from the scratch. However, we made like voice notes, like discussing a topic every day, introducing ourselves, and so on. So that was the first step, and then we decided to make like the next step, which is communicating live, and to make like a live meeting or discussion, so on. So we started on Zoom. At this time,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Zoom is the best ever application. So I had one of my relatives who was called Amr. He told me, "Hey Semsem, why don't you use Discord?" Bro, what does Discord mean? Okay, so he told me, "Okay, I will make you a server, and then you will know what does Discord mean." Okay, why not? So we found this server, and then later we came up with the ideas to make different topics, different activities, and so on. And at the beginning, I was doing this alone, but later, in order to make a successful thing, if you're doing this alone, you will not do anything because you don't have the great ideas as other people have,
Mm-hmm.
and also have like the skills and so on. So I have with me in the team Amira, Midus, Jax, and a lot of people were amazing admins. That's who are the people who then developed this server to be like this as you see it right now. So that was
Uh,
the journey of the server.
yes, they are. They are actually, and they're doing great job actually to make this place safe. And I
You
don't
know,
know. For me, I found my home in the that.
yeah.
Okay, so let's jump into the topic of today and the second section, which is without
Mhm.
makeup. Gonna speak frankly, okay? So the topic,
Without
so
makeup. Huh?
yeah, without makeup, yeah, without the fake things, okay? Yeah, the message delivered.
Yeah.
So the topic today's topic is secret. Um,
Wow.
it's not a secret topic. The topic is secret. You know what I mean. The topic is secret. You know.
Caballero, you're making us excited.
No, it's not a secret, but it is secret. Okay. If we're gonna speak about secrets. Okay, yeah. We're not gonna expose some secrets, but I will ask you. I'll ask you, and you'll understand. Okay, so should we have secrets? Because everybody has secret. I have a secret. You have a secret. But should we really have secrets? Or maybe gonna be just like an open book. If you wanna know this some information, you gonna know about me.
Mhm.
Is it really useful?
Okay. Well, imagine Caballero if before this podcast I was like exposing everything about my own life and you do as well. So would this podcast be kind of interesting for people? I guess not, because if you know everything about us, we wouldn't be that interesting for people. So we should have secrets, yes, because if you tell everybody anything and being an open book, people might get involved in your life and they might make like a bad influence in your life or in your business or in your relations. So we have
Mm-hmm.
secrets. But the point here is, yes, we sometimes need to share those secrets with people like our life partners, our trusted people, but not everything and not with everyone. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, not that's what everyone. So who are the people that must know our secrets, and how to know that they people will keep our secrets safe?
Mhm. Well, of course, we should share our secrets with trusted people. The people we trust that they are not gonna use these secrets against us and they will not reveal it as well. But to be honest, we don't guarantee this 100% all the time. So sometimes you discover who is trusted and untrusted after exposing the secrets.
Oh,
So yeah, it should be
it's
trusted
risky, yeah.
people. Yes, it is.
And how to make them keep our secrets? How to know that they will not gonna expose it? I mean, is it related to the relatives or maybe some friends that they must know, or just somebody trusted?
Mhm. Okay. Well, it depends on the type of secret as well. For example, if it's a secret in your job, you cannot reveal it to your colleagues, but you can share it with your wife because she's not gonna do anything about it. But if it's something maybe in your relations, you shouldn't share it with anyone because if it's a secret, after you expose it, it's not a secret anymore. However, you just like do some tests for people. It doesn't have to be a real test, but you watch and observe them closely to see what's their behavior. If you have like a good like um, let's see good feedback from them, yes, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you spoken about job secrets. Should we keep job secrets for ourselves, or maybe you can share it with others so they can learn from it?
Okay. Well, in work or in business side, you cannot share everything, but the more successful you are, the more secrets you share. How I will tell you how. For example, if you give some secrets for your, let's say, competitors in the markets, they might
Mm-hmm.
use it and be better than you. But if you are 100% sure that you're doing better than them, you have all the knowledge and so on,
Oh,
yes, it might be useful because they will, after they will try to do what you do, they will not be doing this successfully because you have the skills and you have the full knowledge, so they will get to you. I will tell you a quick story. We had a competitor and they used to provide for their businesses in 15 countries, and we do our business in 3 countries, so they have more experience and so on, but they are not experienced in Russia. So we had a meeting together to make a business together, and in that meeting I shared a lot of like the details with that company. And they didn't take this and work with it because they don't have like the connections there, they don't have the team and so on. But after this meeting they decided to work with us because they saw we are knowledgeable and very professional in this part
mm.
to be specifically. So yes, you can share it. And if you are successful in a field, it's better to share it with youth, with other people, to give them like the power to be successful as you, because you're not afraid if you're doing well. Yeah.
Okay. So you know some job secrets because you have a really good experience in that field. So can you tell us some job secrets? Because you works as a customer service. You work as an employee and now you have your own business. So you got a
Mhm.
lot of secrets, I guess.
Oh, Caballero, do I have to do this?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Caballero. Okay, well, I will tell you one of the secrets we do in here. So our services is really expensive. For example, a customer, if he want to get our services, they pay around $800. So if you change this into Egyptian pounds, it's actually a lot. So how to convince a customer to do this? It's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is, let's say it's a sales or marketing trick, which is we make like a service which people don't really need or they won't really want in a very cheap price. Okay, and then we put another service they kind of need but not that much in a very high price. It's 700, but we put the full package service with 800. So the customer would say, okay, the first service, the cheap one, I don't need it, but the next one, it costs 700, but if I pay 800, I will have everything. I will have like discounts in flights, international flights. I will have like after arrival services, so on. So okay, why don't I get? It's a great deal, and they pay the highest price. So that's one of the secrets we usually do here.
Okay, okay. Hope everybody learned from that. I don't know if it's a tricky of or something like, but
Yeah,
it's
I hope
okay. And
everybody to pay.
okay, okay, okay. But you just expose a really good job of good secret of job. I don't know. You're not trusted, by the way, Simpson. Huh? But it's okay.
uh, yeah,
Oh
thank
yeah,
you,
because
man. Yeah,
I made you. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
as a
Uh,
businessman, your job is to take money from people.
yes, indeed. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you for this information. Thank you for being frankly because it's without makeup.
Mm.
Let's jump into the third section, which is you and your stories. You got a lot
Oh.
of stories, especially on business field. You have a really great career. There is good things, bad things happen. So let's
Mhm.
speak about all of them. Starting with your first, I guess you start
Mhm.
working when you were 18 or 19 as a
Mhm.
customer services in a company. Can
Yes.
you tell us the story about this journey?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so my first job was working customer service in an academy. It was a courses company. So I used to
Mm-hmm.
work there as a part-time beside my college. It was okay. I had some experiences in there, but I felt, no, man, I don't want to work from the office. I want to travel more, to meet a lot of people and so on. So I decided, man, the best place to go is to work in tourism field. So I made the decision to work in Sharm el-Sheikh. I didn't know what to work and didn't know what to do. So I just went in there and I didn't have a job, but I went to different hotels to the HR and I told them, man, I'm searching for a job, any job. So please tell me what do you have for me. To be honest, before I go there, my father was so angry. Man, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. You would learn nothing from this. Get a certificate and then search for a good job and so on. So I told him, no, I don't like this way. I will choose my own path. However, I was been chosen to be a housekeeper. For those who don't know what
Wow.
how housekeeper do, there are people who clean the rooms, clean the
We
bathrooms,
know, we know.
toilets, and clean the floor of the hotels, restaurants, everything. Yeah, so I used to
Mm-hmm.
be like this for around 3 months in the summer vacation. And my purpose was also learning new languages. So that was my first spark of interacting with Russian people because a lot of Russians are in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Uh-huh.
After that, I came in back to Tanta. I was living in Tanta at this time. So I had an idea to make an advertising magazine, to make advertisement for businesses, different businesses in one magazine, to make it in a good quality, to make it attractive to people. So I started to do it, and we made like the first 3 issues, and it was really successful. But one day, I wasn't in the office, and I hear that one of the next office told me, "Hey, Islam, I need to talk to you right now." Hey, what happened? So he told me there was a guy from the Homeland Security. We call it in Egypt Amn al came to the office to ask about this magazine because you need to have a license from يعني, the Ministry of Media and so on, and you didn't do this. However, you should stop this till you have the license. And in order to have the license, it has like a lot of requirements to have. So I have to close this. And that was my first business when I was 19, and I had to close it. Yeah, and
Wow.
after this, I decided to improve myself more because I felt I know a very little. So I started to read books about psychology. Oh, that looks so interesting. So after I read some of it, I left my college. Even I was like one of the top ranked students in my university. I was studying business administration.
Mm-hmm.
So I left this, and by the way, I was awarded to be the second student of the year among the whole country. I'll share some photos. However, I was really doing really great, but I like psychology more. But this field is not really good in Egypt, so I decided to save some money to travel to study abroad. So I used to work as an Uber driver. That was the easiest job and one of the most jobs which gives you more money. So I used to work for a while, and then I traveled to Kuwait to make more money from the same job. And I dropped 2 years in order to save the money to travel. Yeah, and yeah, that was the way I found the money to travel. However, after I provided the money, I went to Russia, and guess what? I used to work an Uber driver as well right there in order to finance my living expenses, my study expenses, and so on. Yeah, and after I came back from Russia, I didn't finish my education yet, but I had to find a job as well. So I decided to work in Vodafone UK. Before I applied, I wasn't really sure if I'm gonna be accepted or not because I wasn't that fluent. So I have been rejected for multiple times, and
Okay.
yeah, after that, yeah, I accepted the people. And after working for a while, I used my experience in doing the documentation, the visa process, the emailing with universities because before I traveled to Russia, I had a scholarship in Canada in British Columbia University. It was a very good scholarship, but I couldn't travel because of the travel expenses and so on. So I had different experiences in different countries. So, man, why don't you start this business? You can help a lot of people. And that was the
Mm-hmm.
idea before I started the previous company. So it ended up by making this business, and the surprise is I wasn't having a lot of money before I started. If I tell you the capital or the amount of money I started this business, wallahi, you will laugh because it
Okay.
was too little. But yeah, it ended up by having a successful business, alhamdulillah.
How much? How much?
Oh my God,
Okay.
Caballero, you are not
I
an
know because I
easy
want to laugh.
podcast.
That's okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
That is a lot of stories in one story. That's really great. You have a really long journey in your career, and I think you keep going. So good luck in your business. We're really proud of you, especially in this
Thank
period.
you.
Okay, thank you, Eri. Okay, so let's jump in. So you told us your stories. Thank you for
Mhm,
sharing that with us. Let's jump into the
mhm,
fourth section, which is the comment section here. You and your
mhm.
luck. I
Oh,
don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this whole. So, what is the percentage of luck in your life?
oh, Caballero.
Oh, too
Okay,
much, huh?
so no, no, no. Okay. Speaking of luck, if there is a luck, I guess it would be 10%. And I'll
What?
tell you why. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So let's divide them. Okay, 10%. Okay,
Mhm.
let's see. We will see. Okay, we'll see. So,
Yes.
when did you feel lucky in your career?
When did I feel lucky? Okay, yes. You know, the moment I started to drive a car and make money from driving as an Uber driver, man, that was the best moment ever. You know, when I was a child, well, all my pocket money, I was spending it to get like car magazines and newspapers to watch cars and so on. So I had the dream to be a taxi driver. So and my family were laughing about this. They were taking it for fun. But I told them, you know what? When I grow up, I'm gonna do this. So I was very lucky because I had this and I was making money from something I love. And the other part, you know, to be a businessman, like sometimes you generate money without working. That was a kind of, but I'm not a businessman, but I have like a startup. Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, so there's the first 10%. Okay, let's go to the next one. When did you feel
Yeah.
lucky to have your family?
Well, to be honest, this is a hard question because I didn't live with my parents since I was 13 years old. But I had my own little family, which is, or let's name them. They are my brother, my Sarah, and Ono as well. You know,
Uh
my
huh.
Sarah is
Okay.
my next brother. We were like friends and brothers and everything. We do everything together. He was like my backbone when I have like ups and downs and let's say frustration in life. I go talk to him. We go to hang out to smell some fresh air. We go to the gym together. But after he traveled to Russia and I came back to Egypt, we were not together anymore. But you know, Ono was there at this time when I need someone to talk to. Ono is someone you can rely on. So I feel lucky to have both of my brothers. And the third one is Bilal. He's a crazy guy like me. We like to do dangerous sports together. So yes.
Okay. So there's another 10. So there's 20. Okay. Okay. So when did you feel lucky to have your friends?
Uh, okay. I have two of I have actually a very good friends. Alhamdulillah. Wallah, I'm blessed with them, and I will name two of them. One is my friend is Ali. We were living together as roommates in Cairo here. So at some time, my business wasn't really doing good, and I needed some money in order to finance the business. So I was at
Mm-hmm.
this time I was working Vodafone UK, but the money wasn't enough. So I had to borrow some money. So I offered my scooter. I used to have a scooter, and I listed it for sale. But I had a lot of bad offers, and I was losing a lot in this deal. So my friend told me, "Okay, hey Samson, you don't have to sell your scooter. You can keep it. I will pay you the price and the good price for it. You keep the money, keep the scooter, and once you have
Wow.
the money, you can get it back to me." So he did this with me, and at the best side, I was making a contract for him to say, okay, now it's officially your scooter, man. And once I have the money, I will get it back to you. He told me, no, you don't have to this. We can share it together and keep it yours. Man, like you are the
Such
best.
a good
I
friend. Yeah, see? You're lucky, bro.
yes.
You're lucky, bro. You're lucky. Don't,
Yes.
don't say that. Don't say that. So who's the
Yeah.
second friend?
Okay, the second friend, she was like a Russian friend. Her name was Genia. When I
You
was
are lucky, bro. You are lucky. Okay?
bro, I didn't even tell the story, but having like a Russian friend is good. Okay, so when I was in there at my second week, my Russian was really bad because I'm new to the country. So I decided to go and volunteer in a hostel right there to meet Russian people and to practice the language more. And the hotel accepted the offer, so they will not give me money, but I will be a volunteer right there. They will provide me just a lunch meal. So okay, it's a good deal. I will learn the language and have a lunch meal for free. However,
Wow.
Genia was like a customer service right there or a receptionist right there. So I told her, okay, now I have to find a job to work. So and I want to be an Uber driver because that's the only thing I can do right now. I don't have a good language, but I don't know how to deal with clients. I don't know how to tell them I've arrived. Where are you right now, and so on. So she
Mm.
told me, okay, get the car, and I will go on a ride with you. So she told me how to tell them I've arrived. She told me the directions, forward, right, left, traffic jam, and so on. She was like helping me for a week till I mastered this, and yeah, then I became like a good speaker because of her. So yeah,
Okay, so let's add 30%. So now you have 50% of
you
luck.
are
No,
Caballero.
you
You
come,
are
come,
like yeah, you are holding a calculator and counting with me. Okay, that's 10
bro.
plus 10
Just
plus.
a Russian girl as your friend, bro. That's 100%. But okay, fine. When did you feel lucky that you are
Mhm.
Egyptian?
Oh, you know, I will tell you the journey in this. When I used to live in Kuwait, well, I was being like through very racist situations from Kuwaiti people, especially youth or teenagers when I was like in the school. But when I grew up and came in back there, I didn't find this. But when I went to Russia, I was surprised that Russians love Egyptian people. I was wondering why. But when I thought about this, I knew that we are their main like vacation spot. When they want to travel to have a good summer vacation, they come to Egypt to spend time in Hurghada, Sharm el-Sheikh, Dahab, and so on. So they have a really good treatment. They see the good part of Egypt. So when they get back and they meet Egyptians right there, they want to give them back the favor and they treat them in a good way. And hey, guess what? I'm an Egyptian as well. Yeah, I'm the yeah. So
Yeah.
I felt lucky being Egyptian.
Okay, okay, 60%. Okay, so when did you feel lucky to have the server, to own the server?
Well, since day one, I will tell you why. You know, this feeling, I guess, when you invest in something and see the impact on this, yeah, on people, I will tell you, when I hear the news that someone get the acceptance and English account, man, this is my best day ever because those guys were struggling to find the good, like, advising or place to practice and so on. So when people here help them and they get finally accepted, I feel this is my day, man. Also, spending a really good time here, you know, when we play, when we talk, when we do everything together, man, we are almost a family and we are already like a family. So you're
Mm-hmm.
spending time here more than the time you spend with. And the last thing, when you are being through a hard time and don't know who to talk to, and your friends maybe are busy or something, man, you will find someone in here. And the people here are really, really nice, and you can share like the good news and bad news with them. They will like, hey man, I'm here for you. So that's makes me feel I'm lucky to be in the server here and have people like you.
Okay, 80%. So now to be fair, okay, when did you feel unlucky in your life?
A lot, man. Now let's talk about the 90% I told you in the beginning. Okay.
Okay.
So, oh, I will tell you the first story. Okay. So, I told you since I was a child, I like the cars a lot, but to get a car in Egypt is kind of expensive. So, I got my first car in Russia, and it wasn't that expensive, to be honest. Okay. I will share a photo with you of the car. So, it was covered
Oh.
by ice. Yeah, that was the car. Okay. I got the car And at the second day of driving this car, it was a used car, not a new one. However, the second day, I was driving a passenger, and suddenly, out of nowhere, I was like stopping and turning off and turning on the car again, and then I saw fire coming from the front
Wow.
side of the car, and then the second day, well, it was all burning out, and just 5 to 10 minutes, I saw two firefighters cars, and then five police cars. And the head of the police station wasn't there because they have suspect a terrorism attack. So
So you were
imagine.
lucky. You were lucky that you weren't in the car. Okay.
No, I was in the car, but I'll tell you, I was getting out of the car, and okay, man, you need to get out right now because something might happen. When I was getting out, what did I take with me? I left the box, I left the driving license, everything, and I just took the key of the car. I don't know why.
Okay, you were
Even
unlucky.
the car
Okay,
was
you were
there.
unlucky. Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
Eri was right actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that
If
was my
someone said,
second day of
"Oh
having.
my, oh, it has a car." Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 70%. Come on, let's
Okay.
be fair.
I
Fifty
have
percent.
another. Mhm.
Yeah, but you still have the server. You still have us.
Yes, yes. This is too much. والله.
Okay.
الحمد لله I'm blessed from God.
See, yeah. Okay, so thank you, Semsem. We're unfortunately uh, gonna jump to the last section of
Mm.
today's episode. Semsem, you're Elena us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the stories with us, the secrets or journey. You have a lot of synonyms. So thank you for being here. So I'm gonna just request you to suggest 3 girls for the next episode.
Yeah, sure. But before, I'd love to thank you a lot, Caballero, for giving me that chance. And I was so excited, to share this with you guys. And thank
The
you
honor
guys
is
for
mine.
being here to listen to this. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you ask me to suggest 3 girls, okay, I would go for Eugene because she has a good journey
Okay.
here in the server from being just a new member to being an admin.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess also B because she's been in a different experience to travel abroad and to work abroad as well.
Okay.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
Sherry because like she has the dream to be a flight attendant, and she did this even before she graduated, and she
Yeah.
worked this abroad, and she traveled to different countries. So she has a very good experience. So those are the 3 names I will suggest.
Okay, Sherry and Eugene and B. Okay, I will
Yeah.
put you, or I think Jax will put you a link to vote, guys, for who's gonna be the next guest for the next episode. The vote's gonna expire tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, everybody. I just gonna let you to say your last word, Simsim, for this episode, and you're
Mhm.
really enlightened us. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Caballero. If I say one word for you guys, if you want to make a very big progress in life, you should master the very simple and very small things, and then it will lead you to make great things. Trust me.
Wow, that was brief and summary of everything. Thank you, Simpson, for being with me today. Thank you for everyone who joined. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the chat, for everything you just chatting and the whole episode. Thank you for participate. See you next episode, the next Thursday, and goodbye.
Thank you, Caballero. Bye bye.